Good morning. Welcome to 2023. We are a few days in, but I thought that this year I want to share a bit more of my life with you. I want to show you a bit more what I do every day so that you can, understand a little bit more where I come from when I talk about the skin and ingredients and things like this when I dive more into body co and blog posts and everything. So yeah, I thought I'll just start off at home. We're at home today. We are just organizing the house, sort of getting ready for the year. Yesterday I did my first workout for the year and I am sore. I haven't worked out in ages. Unfortunately, I finished last year being quite sick and finally feeling better. So yeah, I'm quite sore. And every year I have my New Year's resolutions of being, this year I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to get fit, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And I'm going in with a different mindset this year. I'm going to go with, this year my desire is to manifest something. So one of those things is literally overall health. So in part of being healthier, I need to work out more, eat more whole foods, better sleep, look after my skin better. All of these things all are a part of me manifesting my health, because let's face it, the skin is a part of you being healthy. Your skin represents how healthy you are on the inside. If you're not looking after your skin, if your skin's becoming damaged, it means that you are losing that barrier of protection from what's on the external atmosphere. Anything in the environment can start to harm and your insides and stuff. So looking after your skin is very important. Not just your face, that means all of your skin. Your skin is your body's biggest organ. You need to look after it. Anyway, I can ramble on about that for heaps, but I want to know what is on your manifesting list for 2023. Just because I absolutely love hearing this kind of stuff. Anyway, so to the point, unfortunately, I did not get a very good sleep last night. I have this thing where at like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, I seem to always be waking up and I just cannot get back to sleep. It's like, hey, my day has started, and it's so frustrating because then I end up falling asleep again at 4:30, 5 a.m. I end up sleeping in, I'm not as productive, so I'm kind of annoyed that my day didn't start as early as I wanted to, but you know what, I'm just going to let it go. It is what it is. I needed that rest, because if I had have been up since 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, I would be exhausted now, and it's very hard to nap when you have a very active 2.5-year-old. Anyway, so I am noticing today from not sleeping very well that my skin is definitely feeling it. And I've actually created this free ebook that you can download via this link. I have created this because I keep referring back to it every so often to get more in touch with my skin, to notice how certain things that I do may impact the skin. So for example, not sleeping, I am noticing my skin feeling very different today than how it normally is when I'm well rested. Certain foods that you might eat, like how that might impact if you break out or anything like that. Anyway, so I highly recommend downloading this ebook because it will just help you to get more in touch with your skin. It's more than just I'm going to put on this product and my skin feels softer or whatever it is. It's literally, it's making you become more aware of how your skin feels in reaction to things. I recommend completing this ebook every single day for at least 6 weeks. I go on and off with it. I did it for a full 6 weeks the first time. Take progress pictures every 14 days because your skin does need to go through its skin cycle, and that's when you see changes. If you do it every day, you're not going to see any changes. Every 14 days, take a photo, see how your skin's going. Of course, you need to have quality skincare when you are using this. There's no point in just, ticking the boxes and everything, being like, but there are no changes if you're not actually making the changes. Anyway, it's all in the ebook. If you have any questions, please feel free to message me. But anyway, highly recommend doing that. 2023, make that your year to really glow. Anyway, so my terrible sleep last night. I am going to show you my skincare routine that I'm going to do today. So I'm going to use 3 products. Normally I'll probably stick with 2. 3 is probably the max that I will use in a morning routine. First of all, I do not have time for any more than that. I don't have time for a product that I have to leave on for 15 minutes and then wash off. I want something that I can layer on, which is something I love about the skincare that I use. It's specifically designed to layer, so that's also good. And also a good point to note is if you are using too many skincare products in your routine, first of all, you're not going to be consistently sticking to it. You have to make sure it's something that you're going to stick to in your daily routine. And second of all, too many products actually is not good for your skin. I wouldn't advise mixing too many because some ingredients don't mix with other ingredients that might be in other products. And then they become ineffective and you're just overwhelming your skin, and simplicity is key and actually can be more effective. Anyway, so I'll show you a bit of my routine that I'm going to use today. So I am 30 now, so I have only more recently started actually using an eye serum. So for those of you who are unsure about when to start using an eye serum, I started doing it because I want to prevent the signs of aging as much as I can. So I did start to notice a few fine lines and wrinkles around my eyes a few months ago. So that's when I really got onto using my eye serum. So recommend doing that. Also, if you're unsure about using an eye serum, if it's really necessary, that is a personal choice. Do remember though that the eye area is the most delicate, thinnest part of the skin. So some ingredients don't work so well around the eye area, best to avoid. And there are some ingredients that are more gentle and are specifically for the eye area. So if you really want to be getting some nice eye results, I highly recommend wearing an eye serum. Anyway, remember with eye serums, you really don't need too much. So that's lovely. Just around here. I just tap it very, very gently. I do not actually rub, just very gentle, just dabs. That's like half a pump really. Anyway. So eye serum done. Highly recommend. And I have to say that every time I go to the bottle shop now, in the last few months since using this, I keep getting ID'd. So I'm not sure if it's because of the eye serum or, the whole skincare routine altogether. But I'm flattered at the fact that I'm 30 and I'm still getting ID'd. Anyway, so my second step for this routine today, I am using a hydrating serum. This is a super hydrating serum. So first of all, when you are layering your skincare, make sure you're using the thinnest products first, which a thinnest product will probably be a water-based product like a serum, like this serum, for example. So going in with this first, super hydrating. We all know that hyaluronic acid is a very, very good ingredient for skin that needs to have a little bit of a drink. But this product is really special because it actually has a peptide ingredient in it which creates a molecular film around the skin, which is sort of like a barrier on top of your skin, and it allows the active ingredients, so for example hyaluronic acid, to actually get into the lower layers of the skin where the cells that particularly need that ingredient. So after not sleeping very well last night, I have noticed that my skin is not feeling like it normally does. It's actually a lot oilier on the outer layer, but I know I can feel that it's like quite dry on the inside. So, or it's thirsty pretty much. Like it's feeling like dull. I need to give it a boost of hydration. Anyway, so again, this is part of that ebook that I made, that I've become aware of this. I'm knowing how my skin is feeling, and I know it's because I didn't sleep well last night. So anyway, magical product, with magical ingredients in it. So I'm using about 4 pumps. Don't forget the neck, never forget the neck. They say that you can tell someone's real age from their neck and the back of their hands. So make sure that you are putting your extra products on it, or also using another product there if you desire. Not necessary, maybe necessary. It's up to you. Anyway, so this molecular film, just give it a minute or so. You can probably feel like a little bit that's a little bit tacky to touch. This will go away in like a few seconds, but if it's staying around for more than a minute, then you've put too much product on. No biggie, just don't put as much on next time. Anyway, so I'm just giving these ingredients a second to actually do their work, and my skin's already feeling like a lot fresher, to be honest. From even putting the eye serum on, my eyes are feeling a lot better as well. And my third product I'm going to be using today, this is not in a bottle yet. This is just something that I have made, because if you don't know, I make skincare. So if you have skincare questions, please feel free to ask me things. Anyway, so one product that I will always love to use is a great face oil. So this face oil, I love it because not only is it going to give my lower layers of my dermis a much needed boost of moisturization, because it's an oil, it will give my skin a lot more moisturized. So if it's dry underneath, that's going to help it. And also, I've noticed that a lot of people are worried about using a face oil because they think that their skin is going to become greasy. And that's actually not the case, especially with something like this. It actually balances the sebum, which is the oil production on the outer layers of the skin, so that it isn't so greasy, essentially, because often oilier skin's probably a bit needing of a bit of a help with the oil production because it's overcompensating somewhere. So putting a little bit of an oil onto your skin is good. However, similar to the hydrating serum, I have just like a little point to make, that even though you're using a face oil, same with serums, there's sort of like a good point. You can see an ingredient list and you can see what is in the product, and that's great. But one thing that you can't see from the ingredients list is the product's delivery system. So a delivery system is actually really important as well. It plays a very good part. That molecular film that I was talking about in this hydration serum, that is part of the delivery system, because that protects the barrier to give the ingredients a chance to get into the lower layers of the skin. So if a product is too greasy, you might find that it probably doesn't really have much of a delivery system. And also if it is too sticky, you might find that it's also not quite right. So it's like a little bit of a balance. It's really hard to tell just unless you're used to it and you know what you're looking for. It's quite hard to tell, but again, even our face oils have an special delivery system in it as well. These are just to help to actually give the skin max benefits. So love a face oil for the fact that it can give my lower layers of my skin a nice moisturizing, the nice moisturizing that it needs, and balances out the sebum on the outer layer. Also check out that glow that it gives, fantastic. It also has other benefits like reduces chill. If you don't know what chill is, please ask away. I can do blog posts on any questions that you guys have after watching this, so please do let me know what questions you have. And second of all, and lastly, I also love the face oil that I have created, because I've actually put in an inbuilt UV and DNA protector in it. So that is also my little bit of UV protection for the day as well, because I love it. So, and that's just for like everyday use. If I'm going to be going out and spending extra time in the sun, then I'll also put on a physical sun protection product as well. But for day-to-day use, pretty much hanging out at home today. So this is my skincare routine. And thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this. It was a lot longer than I was expecting, but I am planning to help you guys out a lot more this year, be a lot more involved in social media, which is not something I'm good at, and also I just want to share a lot more of my life with you so that you guys can actually benefit the most from all the information that I have, because I have a lot of it, and also be able to get your best skin, face and body. Don't forget about your body ever. And after I've done this, I'm actually going to go and put on a body butter now, which will help give the rest of my skin a nice softness. So thanks so much for watching. See you later.